What's going on, Miami? Welcome to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast. Manny Garavito going live to say, what's up, Miami? Happy Saturday. What are you guys up to? Thank you for joining me for another episode. What's up, Miami? Yeah, it looks like I misspelled the word full. Oh, boy, that's embarrassing. All right, just roll with it. You know what it means. Just because I missed an L doesn't mean you can't read it. If you guys want to watch the full version of the Miami Comedy Podcast, go to miamicomedy.com/YouTube, subscribe, because that's where everything is in terms of the dynamic cameras. Flemmy the Flamingo, we're gonna have an LED TV here. We're gonna have shirts. I got the whole studio set up for this podcast. All right, so let's say what's up. On Luxury Life. What's up, man? Nicole Arlene, Calming Breeze, Eco, welcome back. Salty Sam, Mel, Homestead Homie. All right, shout out to Homestead for tuning in. I don't blame you for tuning in on a Saturday, bro. All right? There's nothing to do in Homestead. Let's face it, if you're in Homestead, Saturday nights is the night to stay in. Ain't nothing going on in Homestead. Have you seen the nightclubs that you guys open up in Homestead? They got horses on the flyers. Yeah, man, Homestead flyers. I've seen them because I run this event page. And every time I try to shout out Homestead, it's like the weirdest kinds of parties. It's like Jamaican house music parties. Like the weirdest hybrid combinations. Hey, come by. We're going to be hanging out with the Jamaican community in Homestead, and we're going to be playing house music. Really? What? Oh, man. All right. So, for those tuning in, this is going to be a secret episode because we're going to be talking about what are you giving to the people that you love as a last-minute gift on Valentine's Day, okay? So, tomorrow is the Super Bowl, I believe. And then it's actually Valentine's Day on Monday. So, this is officially the last minute, okay? Sunday, your days are taking up. Monday, it's already too late if you're already planning on going on getting something for Valentine's. I mean, I've been there. I would go to my local pharmacy and I would get a teddy bear to, like, you know, an aunt or a grandma. Yeah, I get my grandma and aunts a little something, you know. Just let's face it, guys. Let's get this out of the way. Valentine's is a holiday for the ladies. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, okay? But let's put it out there. I don't like the fact that Valentine's isn't promoted as such. It's a little subtle. Every time I see some sort of advertisement on what you're going to get your loved one for Valentine's, it's always, what are you going to get her for Valentine's? Every kiss begins with K. Oh, wow. Thank you, K Jewelry, for really bringing up the status quo on gifts. Now I can't go to CVS and buy a teddy bear because now you're promoting how much does he really love you if he's not proposing on Valentine's Day. And I think we spoke about this before. Propose on Valentine's Day. You know how much money you'll be saving in the future? You bring together Valentine's Day and your anniversary all in one. You get half off the whole year on gifts right there. So yes, propose. But Kay, you know, keep it down a little bit, man. I've only been with this girl for like 3 months and you're already convincing her that I should get jewelry? Well, what are you saying for the guys? Is there any watch commercials? Is Rolex all up in a girl's face saying, are you buying your man a Rolex? Huh? Do you want your man to feel manly when he walks into the room wearing a Rolex? No, because then other women are going to be looking at him. Oh! Love is for sale, says Salty Sam. No, not all love. You know, the unconditional love is still good. You know, if you've got a good mother that loves you, man, that's a blessing in disguise. You know, imagine getting unconditional love from a woman, and that person being your mother. I'm lucky enough to have a very loving mother. I think about it all the time. Like, the only person that actually loves me unconditionally is my mom. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Like, if you really trip out on the concept that someone out there, like your mom's, is loving you for no reason, that's almost like heaven sent. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this person in the earth, out of all people, giving me the most love? So I really believe on Valentine's Day, fellas, get your mom a really good Valentine's Day gift. And you know what the best thing is about getting your mom a Valentine's Day gift? She's not expecting that much. It's always the girl that you're dating and that's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like the girl that you've been with for like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 months. Those are the ones that are expecting the mostest. Oh my God, you're taking me out to a Flanagan's on Valentine's Day? Your mom will be thrilled. Hey mom, we're going to Flanagan's. All right. What time do you need me to get dressed? Oh, love you, mom. You know what I'm saying? You know why Salty Sam's saying love is for sale? You know why? It's because they got other people to tell about these things. Unluxury Life says, si quieres sorprender a tu esposa, preséntale tu novia. Hey, happy Valentine's, honey. This is my girlfriend. Maria, welcome to the chat. Katrine, Yayo, Beastie, trapping is my hobby. All right, so if you guys want to share your last minute Valentine's gifts, go ahead and put it on the chat. Let's go and name some of these. So one of the things that I like to point out is on the Miami Herald. Let me share the screen here. On the Miami Herald, there's an article that came out that says flowers will cost more in Miami this Valentine's Day. Here's where to find the best deals. Now, for the ladies that are currently watching, are flowers still considered a good gift to receive on Valentine's Day? Now, my mother is very, she's kind of like a green thumb. Like she loves gardening and she grows like flowers and herbs and like she's very hands-on with growing her garden, right? So if I give her flowers like roses, she would much rather prefer more rare flowers, something like tulips or like a cactus, right? But when you're dating someone or when someone's your girlfriend or your fiance or your wife, when it's that kind of love, the people that you're in love with and you're also having sex with, receiving roses, is that still a thing? Like, would the ladies like to receive roses? Is that still a thing for Valentine's, or is that already like cliche, right? So the Miami Herald here put out this article saying that, flowers are going to go up in price. And, let's go, Brandon. Thank you, Joe Biden, for bringing up the prices on flowers. It's all his fault. I'm being facetious, by the way. The good news is that whatever flowers you want, there are lots of places in South Florida to get some. We're basically the flower capital of the U.S. I mean, isn't Florida considered the fountain of flowers or something like that? Miami International Airport receives 91% of all the flowers imported to the United States for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's right. We're going to get so many flowers imported, and they're all going to be last minute. And guess who's flying them in? Spirit and Frontier, baby. Yeah! Oh, man, my wife says no, F flowers. She ain't the one, bro. I hope she's listening. All right? If she loved you and you gave her flowers, she will be more than thrilled to receive them because they're coming from you. You better not get me flowers. Ooh, boy, I can't believe I'm going to break up with her after this podcast. You're welcome. On Luxury Life. As a matter of fact, your username gives it away. Honey, we're trying to live a life that's unluxurious. So flowers would probably be the best thing. Okay? I'm sure you guys got better goals anyway. Why would you go so hard on Valentine's? It's going to happen again next year. All right? Why don't you guys instead plan a vacation together? That's way more romantic than fighting for seats at a restaurant. Let me just go ahead and say it on this podcast episode. Valentine's Day is overrated. All right? Especially for the fellas. Because what do we get for Valentine's Day? Huh? It's such a rigged holiday. It gets me upset every year. Every year I talk about this, I get mad. And girls out here walking in with their lingerie that she bought for herself. Right? The audacity. You walk in with Victoria's Secret and be like, well, that's my Valentine's gift? Something you bought yourself? And then guess what? When you guys break up, she's going to wear it for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? She's going to go out there and wear it for somebody else, bro. You know what? That's a joke right there. She buys herself lingerie for you as your Valentine's gift. That's somebody else's Valentine's gift after the breakup. Yeah. And that's the sad truth. You know, she walks in with her lingerie on. Are you ready for your Valentine's gift? You'd be thinking to yourself, like, man, after this breakup, some other guy's probably going to see her wear this. It's a damn shame. Ladies, go ahead and put it on the chat. What are you guys giving your man for Valentine's? Dro says Valentine's is a hoax. You shower your woman with love every day. Valentine's Day is your side chick. Let her know you care somewhat. Hey, look at Dro. Very well said. I agree with that. Yeah, you know what? Valentine's is a very superficial holiday. It's only for the it's the only time of year apart from Christmas where you have to prove to someone else, particularly someone that you are emotionally invested with, that you care about them. Right? When you could just do it every day. Right? If you really are in love, you don't wait till Valentine's to show her that. You show your side chick that. All right, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and give a warning out. Look at Zemena. She bought patches after that. Hey, shout out to Zemena. Oh, man. Yo, Zemena, that is awesome that you bought. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you know what? That's actually a great thing to point out. Let's go ahead and say it on the podcast. If he buys you a gift for Valentine's to prove he loves you, red flag. All right? You question that relationship. I love it. Oh my God, he bought me flowers and took me out to dinner on Valentine's Day. What does that mean? That means that he's reinforcing whatever minimal effort he can to keep you around. Because if he really loves you, he will not wait for Valentine's to do this. He will do this randomly. So red flag. There you go. Little by little, we are bringing out the truth about Valentine's Day. Shout out to the people of Miami. Skynet, Miss Drea, Curse and Blessings, welcome. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and that's going to be the meme for tomorrow. If he buys you gifts on Valentine's Day, red flag. Yep, very superficial holiday, man. But you know what? We got to roll with it. One thing that I would give advice to the people that are tuning in, Valentine's Day, use it as a second Mother's Day. Show your mom you love her again, right? She deserves it the most. All right, not some girl you met on Tinder. Trust me on this one. Give your mom something. She loves you unconditionally. The girls you date love you under conditions, and it's a damn shame. All right? So I still want to hear from the ladies. What do you girls buy? What do you women, what do you ladies buying your man on Valentine's Day? You know what? I got something for the fellas. Hey, guys, why don't you do this? Why don't, on Valentine's Day, you walk in with your tidy whities on, and then ask her if she's ready for her Valentine's Day gift. You know what? Let's make Valentine's one of the most superficial holidays for relationships. Kind of like a thrill thing. You know, it doesn't have to be so romantic. It could be a thrill, too. It could be a lustful, zesty experience for shallow relationships. I think that's what Valentine's should be more. Valentine's should praise that more. I love doing blow with you, going out to nightclubs, and banging in bathroom stalls with you. Happy Valentine's Day. And in the card, you write down the things that you like about her or quote unquote love about her. I loved how we snuck into the nightclub last night. I love how you brought in your friend that other night. Thank you for the threesome with your bestie. I love that about you. All right? I was looking up to see what do men get for Valentine's. Let's see. What to give your man on Valentine's Day. What to give your boyfriend on Valentine's Day. Here we go. 55 unique Valentine's Day gifts for boyfriends. Look at this. Look at this, guys. For those watching on YouTube, please, Twitch, Facebook, please chime in. Look at this. Man crates? Box of chocolate? Pass. Box containing a hammer, goggles, and a $50 gift card to his favorite store. Ooh! How dare you? Ooh, this gets me so mad. Look at this, guys. How lazy is that? Give him a box with a hammer on it, some goggles, and $50. What kind of lazy gift giving is that, ladies? A man crate? And look, the next one is sweatpants. The internet is obsessed with these joggers, and once you see him in them, you'll get why. Wow. Look at ladies treating us like we are sexual objects. Can you believe it? This is terrible. A jerky heart? Skip the stale box of chocolates. That's the third time you made the reference to a box of chocolates. You never give your man a box of chocolates. Instead, you give him a box of jerky? That's what he really wants? Who wrote this? Slate Black Rose watch. No one's going to get a man a watch. Make your own hot sauce kit. Personalized anniversary date bracelet. Here, wear this as a reminder that you need to propose to me eventually. This is terrible, guys. A Bindle bottle of avocado green. What? Engraved utility pocket knife, embroidered beanie, a personalized guitar pick. Yeah, you see, we're not meant to get these gifts, man. So the joke online is instead, on March 14th is an unofficial holiday for Steak and a BJ Day, which is already insulting as it is, because that means what? We only get satisfied by getting food and sexual gratification. You see what I mean? This is what people think men want as love. Oh, just feeding them and then make him ejaculate. Steak and a BJ Day is a satirical unofficial holiday. What if he's vegan? What, do you get him tofu? There's nothing sexy about tofu. Created in the United States as a male response to Valentine's Day and celebrated a month later on March 14th. On that day, women are purportedly supposed to cook a filet steak and or perform fellatio on a man in response to cards, chocolate, and flowers given by men on Valentine's. This is ridiculous. Zemena says, I'm going to give him a sexy show, a dinner, a pickup at a restaurant, and a detail white gloves. White globes candies. Very nice. What's up, B. Miller? Dr. Flawless. Zemena can't even believe what she's going to be giving him for Valentine's. She can't even spell it properly. A sexy show, a dinner, a pickup at a restaurant, and detail white globes candies. Very nice. Steph Smith says, I use it as an excuse to buy myself gifts. Absolutely. At least you're honest, Steph. Dave, what's going on? Adriana. Rich M. Proby. Junie, welcome. Yeah, this is a terrible gift idea too. Right? You want to be surprised. You know how like when you give somebody a gift, you want to kind of like surprise them a little bit. You know, like for example, when us guys, we give a gift to a woman, we make it like an event, like it's surprise, like ta-da. If it's, Steak and a BJ Day, you're like, you're in your sofa, you're watching TV, and then you smell a steak and you're like, is it March 14th? Oh, the BJ's coming. Then you ruin the whole house smells like steak, so then you ruin the whole gift. And who wants to get a BJ while your house smells like steak, bro? You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh man, can we light a candle or something? Yeah, there's nothing sexy, romantic, or loving about steak and a BJ day. I think we should get rid of this satirical holiday and change it for something else. All right? What would that, you know what? I'll go ahead and say it right here. For Valentine's, give your man a threesome. You know, that would be a very honest gift. And and whatever response he would do would be a very honest response. You bring somebody into the bedroom with your man, he's going to love it. Any man would. All right? Any man would love that. And it would take more. You ladies, you would have to go beyond yourself in order to give him that. Unless you're bi, but you know. If you're not, right? You've been married to him for years. Be like, all right, it's March 14th. It's National Threesome Day. I'm going to bring in my bestie that I've been with her since high school. Wow, you really do love me, honey. You going to do this? You serious? It's going down. Dro says, how long should you be with someone before celebrating Valentine's Day, if at all? What's up, Miri? Well, here's the thing, Dro. You got to do it even if you're not with her, right? Like, that's what they would want. Like, even if you're not with her, she would probably want it. I know a lot of people that are randomly getting gifts for, like, you know, the people that they work with, that nice lady at the counter that makes your coffee, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, you know, you buy gifts to the bank teller. That's always nice to you. Steph Smith says, I thought this was a clean podcast. It is a clean podcast. A threesome is not a bad word. Oh, you mean the BJ? I'm saying BJ. I said a clean podcast, not no sexual connotations, right? We're adults. We can talk about these things. These are adult topics. What I'm talking about is, you know, the dirty stuff, right? Besides, man, there's a lot worse discussions being done over in YouTube anyway. And YouTube is gleefully sharing that content. What up, Danny? Sony MXI? Yeah, King Vert, Kachikama, what's up? All right, so ladies, yeah, what else? What are your last minute gift ideas? Fellas, you know, we are masters at last minute gifts. Unfortunately, inflation has damaged our flowers and our prices for those flowers. They're going to come in last minute. They're probably going to be cheap from wherever they're coming from. The quality is probably going to go down because inflation has damaged the flower shipment this year in Miami, according to this article. All right. The bad news is showing your love will likely cost more this year, and we're not talking about fancy restaurant bill. Inflation and supply chain issues have caused flower prices to spike. Red roses alone are 22% more expensive than they were last year, according to the balance. So there you go. This year, do not buy flowers. All right, unless it's an absolute emergency. And I've gone out and bought flowers last minute. And let me tell you, the experience is never good. You go in, right? The place is freezing. The good places are. The places that have the good flowers are always cold. It's like you're walking into the dairy aisle of your local grocery store. And then you're walking around and you're looking for the right flowers, and it's freezing, and you're looking at other guys and they're freezing and they're looking at you. It's February 14th, and then you just give each other a little nod in acknowledgement that, you know, yeah, we both waited last minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would go around February 14th, 6 p.m. getting last minute flowers, and I would look at some guy, we would like catch eyes, and he would just go like, and I, you know, you just give it right back. You just nod right back and be like, yeah, you know, we're D-bags. I know. What a superficial holiday it is on Valentine's. So, What about last minute gift? What about just writing her a poem? Or is that still acceptable? A poem probably will take a lot more thought than going out and doing dinner reservations. But I don't really believe that the women of today, or at least especially in the city of Miami, would appreciate such a thing. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you come home from work and then your husband, your boyfriend, your lover, whatever, he gives you an envelope, and then inside is a note, and then you pull out the note, and then you're actually reading a poem that he wrote you, and then it's like that awkward silence as you're reading it, as you're standing in front of you like, you're just there reading it in silence. Either that or he makes you read it out loud. No, read it out loud. Greg, what's going on? Look at this. They recommend buying your flowers in Publix, Winn-Dixie, Aldi, Whole Foods, Fresco y Mas. No shame, whoever wrote this article. And they actually wrote down the descriptions on the addresses on where to get them. Hey, go to this Aldi here in Coral Gables. They'll hook you up with some flowers. Offering premium Valentine's Day bouquet. And they put premium in quotation marks. Red flag. Dro says, Miami woman would use that poem as a toilet paper and laugh at you and call you broke. Yeah, there you go. Look at Dro. Dro's got his heart broken. Steph would want a restraining order for Valentine's Day. Of course, toxic women love stuff like that. Show me it's real. How do I know it's real if the courts aren't involved? Huh? How do I know it's real if the cops aren't showing up in the doorstep? That you don't love me. You don't love me because you're not risking your life and putting yourself in jail for me. This isn't real love. Here's a poem I wrote you. This isn't real love. This is lazy. You're broke. Write your mom a poem. Write your mom a poem and watch how you know what? Fellas, do an experiment this year. Write a poem for your mom and write a poem for your girl. And just look at the reactions. For Valentine's Day, write 2 poems. Give it to your moms and give it to your girl. And just watch the woman's mind and the different form of love that you get from these 2 women. And just really get that wisdom inside of you to understand how love is happening in your life. Your mother would probably love a poem from her son. Your girl, not so much. Your girl will be like, girl, she'd probably go on the WhatsApp chat. This guy is broke. He wrote me a poem. I didn't even read it. I didn't even read it out of embarrassment. Nicole Arlene's laughing. Free to laugh. Welcome to the chat. So yeah, I think you know what? I'm gonna write that down. That's another one. Write a poem for your mom and your girl and see the reactions. You'll know what true love is. And then also, Valentine's Day should just be Mother's Day part 1. No, the pre-Mother's. Valentine's Day should just be pre-Mother's Day. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna go ahead and say it right here, right now on the podcast that Valentine's Day is by far one of the most superficial holidays. Worse than Christmas. Worse than Christmas. Because at least Christmas brings in the whole family. Valentine's Day is just one person. How selfish. How selfish that you do Valentine's Day to celebrate with one person, and that one person is seeing how you're reacting on that day. That is a selfish, superficial holiday, and it's only benefiting one gender. All right? Cancel Valentine's. And ladies, don't forget, if he buys you something on Valentine's, red flag. Red flag. He should show you he loves you every day. Okay? What's up, 305 Mike? All right. So, where are we at? 10:59. That is it for the podcast. Guys, before I leave, if you guys like what we do here, all right, support. Get yourself a Miami Comedy shirt. Go to miamicomedy.com/shop. All right, look fly, look nice. Let people know you got a good sense of humor, right? High quality shirts, both in pink and blue. We're going to work on the next design sometime soon, I hope. This Sunday, tomorrow, we are going to be at the Tipsy Flamingo Comedy Show in downtown Miami at 8 o'clock. As a matter of fact, you guys want to give somebody a really good Valentine's Day gift? Take them out to a comedy show. Let the comedians do all the work, right? You just sit back, you get her drunk, she laughs, and guess what? You get all the credit. Okay? You get all the credit. And then, yeah, so one last announcement before I sign off, and this is a very important one. If you guys want to see the live stream version, the actual version of this, go to miamicomedy.com/YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then that way you guys are able to see the